Hello everybody and welcome to our channel Think Better, Live Better with your friend, philosopher, guide Anaya. And today I'm going to share something very interesting with you. We are going to deal with the point that brains are better than brawns. What I mean is that if you keep your presence of mind, it can bail you out of so many problems, so many so-called tough situations. And there are so many stories and incidents I could share with you, but one typical one that I have in mind for you today is a very interesting and a true story. So let's get straight to the story now. In a certain village, there lived a family of two. Dad and his young and pretty, beautiful, gorgeous daughter. Now they were leading a tough life. They were quite poor, but as it happened, they were in need of some money. And so Dad approached a moneylender, and the moneylender, when he saw the pretty daughter of his, he was really, he had taken a fancy for her immediately. And so he was very happy to lend them the required amount. Of course, in his mind, the back of his mind, the evil plan had already started. And as luck would have it, of course, as moneylender would have wanted, he was really happy to learn that Dad declared that he was unable to pay the loan. He was not in a position to repay the amount. And now the moneylender couldn't have asked for anything better. So he said that, you know what, it is okay if you cannot repay the loan. The only condition is get your daughter to marry me. When the pretty young gorgeous girl understood about this, she was really unhappy. She had no liking for the moneylender at all, and she did not want to marry him. So she boldly approached the moneylender and made it very clear that she wasn't interested in marrying him. Was there any other way they could settle this? The moneylender thought for a while, and after having pondered a little, he cooked up another of his evil plans. He said, okay, I'll show my generosity and give you another chance. I'll have the village council called, and what you will have to do is, in front of the entire village council, you will have to choose from this receptacle one of the stones. I'm going to put one white and one black stone into it, and in front of the entire village council, you pick one. If you choose the white stone, then I will forget the loan and you also wouldn't have to marry me. But if you choose the black stone, then you would have to marry me. So here was how the wicked moneylender was really wicked. What he did was, when the village council was called, he made sure that in the receptacle he had put two black stones. So there was no way the pretty, gorgeous young lady would choose a white one at all. And sadly, she saw what the moneylender had done. So she was really concerned about what's going to happen. Now, this is exactly the motive of our video. I would like you to imagine that you were the young daughter here, and if you were in her shoes, well, what would you do? I don't mind you. If you pause the video, it would be better, and give it a thought. What would you have done? Pause the video now. Well, I hope that you had paused the video and you gave it a thought and you came up with a solution. But okay, now time for me to reveal what she did. Okay, the village council was called and she was given the receptacle, and now she was asked to choose. Now, she knew that there were two black stones in the receptacle, so there's no way she was going to choose a white one. Presence of mind. Here is what she did. She just put her hand into the receptacle. She pulled out a stone indeed, and she just managed to act like she lost her consciousness or something like that, and she managed to lose the stone somewhere. People began to think, okay, what happened? Where is the stone? Where is the stone? What happened to the stone? And then she, made everyone realize that, hey, you don't have to worry. Let's, wait and let's see what's the other stone left in the receptacle. And she pulled out the black one. And then she made everyone realize that if the black one was left in the receptacle, the one she must have chosen earlier must have been white. And this is exactly the way she managed to save herself. Now here, the moneylender could not proactively say, there's no way, I had put both black stones in it. He couldn't have said that. So my point is that if you have presence of mind, you really can bail out of such situations. What does the story really tell us? Guys, keep calm. Keep your head on your shoulders all the time, and always remember that it is the human race that has been gifted with the brains. If you keep your composure, if you keep your mental calmness, there are so many so-called tough situations that you will be able to tackle effectively. You will be hardly in problem at all. So up until next time, think better, live better. Bye-bye.